doing is that he knows he will be called out for introducing comprehensive sexuality education in 2019. In January 2019, he went, it's NAPO, who went to a UNESCO conference and assured UNESCO and the international community that he is introducing comprehensive sexuality education and that his government by September that year, the new academic year, the 2019-2020 academic year, they will introduce comprehensive sexuality. And indeed, it was introduced. All of this LGBTQ agitation, it starts from there. When parents discover that suddenly their children are returning home with textbooks, materials on all of this comprehensive sexuality, the video is available. You play the video with where NAPO at UNESCO telling the international community that they are going to introduce this. So why blame? Look, I was deputy minister in charge of tertiary education. I was not responsible for basic education. I have we didn't launch it.
No morality.
They go for international conference and announce that they are going to launch it in September of 2019.
As for the morality of it, I mean, all of us have talked about the morality of it, teaching these things. But to the start of it,
I'm convinced I have to take this matter further. I think my lawyers, you'll hear from my lawyers. I have to take this
because your name was mentioned.
Yeah,
but as to the start of
because
it, this letter clearly states.
But Doc, I have to do this very quickly. I know you are eager to move to the main discussion for today. But over the weekend...
Okay.
Are we okay?
Yeah, I'm told Annie's been trying to reach the EC. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, it'll be good to hear from them. Over the weekend, I was sent videos from many sources, including our friends here, all of you.
You mean the past weekend?
Yes, the last weekend. That Nana Komia's choice for running mate, the MPP running mate, NAPO, on a rally platform, told the people of the Ashanti region that if they are looking for the one who started this whole comprehensive sexuality education, they should come to me. That I am the one who led a curriculum team to draft a comprehensive sexuality education. And then he adds that I mobilized pastors and imams. That's the shocking part. That pastors and imams agreed to follow me around the country to teach children, and also recruited teachers to come along. And we're teaching children how to accept LGBTQ+, how boys should kiss boys and girls should engage in lesbianism and all of that. I mean, totally horrible stuff.
Is this your interpretation of what he said or you're quoting?
You haven't seen the video?
I have.
That's what he said. That's what he said.
Is that what he said in the video?
Let's watch. No, let's watch the video. Exactly what he said. Let's just watch it.
Incredible.
And I'm the one who says, "Say, what my curriculum?" As I said, "When I was poor, then show who said you." You must go to the area. We do see one training me. I do Okudzeto black man. And the book for suffer any imam for. And the book so and the book check kola teacher for check kola said the bema kisi bema said the oba and then the back oba ebe said was a cause of Ghana and then the Dramani Mahama pending president obi adi 2 times for design obi adi 2 times for design obi who grab and never check no when to be outside today other pending president. So I say of a legacy, Mukomisa, 4 years, can you answer that? 4 years. Emma, or have you over? Okay, say, the budget baby, but just the kind.
Right, so we've seen the relevant portion. It says, okay, so what you said essentially is true.
Yeah.
So you mobilized imams and pastors.
Yeah.
You went around getting teachers to teach kids.
Yeah.
So boys how to sleep with themselves, kiss themselves. Girls to how to do same.
I mean, what's happening in this?
And that is how
what's happening in NPP?
And that is why John Mahama was booted out.
Yes. So probably because of the curriculum I led and the activities of I and my pastors and imams and the teachers who collaborated with us. That's why President Mahama is the only president who had one term. I don't know whether he means that President Mahama was cursed because of that.
Yes.
You know, I mean, vice presidential candidate in this modern era of campaigning. No policy discussions, no great ideas for the future of our country. Look at the state of unemployment. Look at the state of corruption. Look at the state of the economy. People can't get access to their own life savings. The issues that confront us. Look at the state of our environment.
Are you worried that he has exposed you? Is that your worry?
My worry is that this statement by NAPO is so false. It's blatant concoction. Total fabrication. No truth. Look, it is NAPO himself who introduced. You see, what he is doing is that he knows he will be called out for introducing comprehensive sexuality education in 2019. In January 2019, it's NAPO who went to a UNESCO conference and assured UNESCO and the international community that he is introducing comprehensive sexuality education and that his government by September that year, the new academic year, the 2019-2020 academic year, they will introduce comprehensive sexuality. And indeed, it was introduced. All of this LGBTQ agitation, it starts from there. When parents discover that suddenly their children are returning home with textbooks, materials on all of this comprehensive sexuality, the video is available. You play the video with where NAPO at UNESCO telling the international community that they are going to introduce this. So why blame? Look, I was deputy minister in charge of tertiary education. I was not responsible for basic education. I have never been asked to lead a curriculum committee. Never. I have dared him to produce that curriculum. I've dared him. It's been a week now. And he should produce the list of the pastors and imams who followed me around the country. He should produce that list. I mean, what is this? It's so disgusting.
I can assure you that the running mate of the NPP, NAPO, is speaking about unemployment, is speaking about corruption, is speaking about the environment. He's doing an extensive tour of the country, and he speaks about these issues. And he's also speaking about comprehensive sexual education. Because LGBTQ is also topical. But if he's made an allegation against you that you believe is false.
Totally false.
Okay. You've dared him.
Yes, I've dared him. On Monday morning, I put out a statement. And he's been silent since. I have asked for a copy of that curriculum he went to meet at the ministry.
Yeah.
And who were those in the team? You said I led the new curriculum. Who were those in the team? Where is the new curriculum?
It appears Nana is very happy.
And who are those pastors and imams? Nana, are you proud of this?
The campaign of
NAPO. I mean, is this what you've asked him to do?
Take it easy. I mean, the thing that Randy said.
No, I can't. Look, these are reputational issues.
Yes.
These are reputational issues. Look at how this country, over 90% are charged against this matter.
So these are reputational issues. So if a major figure like
that. You are lucky he didn't say that Sam Okudzeto Tr0ubl3. You are lucky.
Can I
oh yeah, like Kwame Nkrumah. Like Kwame Nkrumah suffered.
Now, these are reputational issues, and all of us love our reputation. So, if an allegation has been made against you and you believe it's false, I'm happy that you said you have called him out. NAPO succeeded you. So, let's say maybe he also has some evidence. And so, for me, like I said, I don't like this. People throwing punches and counter punches. let's come to a place where
did you ever see in this country pastors and imams following me around this country? Look, let's not deliberately create some doubt or some. I mean,
no. Let's
listen to NAPO.
I'm giving both of you the benefit.
Don't give falsehood benefit.
How do I know which is false? So I'm giving both of you the benefits of the doubt. I have said to you that reputation is important. So if an allegation has been made against you, all of us, and you say it is false, all of us are interested to know this. So I'm happy that
you have the video, the UNESCO video. Do you have the UNESCO video?
No, but I can find it.
Because
I'll send
my
it.
point is, my point.
Okay. You see, because now, from the video that you played, NAPO is saying that the comprehensive sexual education was brought in your time. And you are also saying that no, it was brought in NAPO's time. Yes. So there's accusation or allegation and counter accusation and allegation. I'm hoping that NAPO will respond so we can see.
So now my point really is this. Assuming that there was even a pilot in terms of what? In terms of this comprehensive whatever. Assuming there were pilots.
And there was never a pilot.
Prior.
Okay.
Or there were discussions prior. And you assume office. And you believe that there is something wrong with that thing. Or you think that this is not good enough for this country. Will you go ahead and implement it?
It hasn't been implemented, has it?
We have a 2019 curriculum that included the comprehensive sexual education.
Yeah, it was implemented.
2019 curriculum by
yes,
NACA.
2019, yes.
So you remember, you recollect that there were some textbooks that came out.
Yeah.
We even brought them on this show.
Yeah.
And then NACA issued a statement and said that some of those textbooks have not been approved by them. And that it is some publishers who have gone to print some of those books. And we've been asked the action that the NACA and the ministry was going to take against those publishers. As we speak, we don't know what has happened. But the truth is that there is a 2019 curriculum
on comprehensive sexual education.
Comprehensive sexual education. So my point is that so my point is that even if because if you say that I came to here, let's say that some work was done towards that, and you came to power in 2017, and you believe that this is not good enough for Ghana. It's not good enough for Ghana. Will you go ahead and go and give global assurances and go ahead and get your institution responsible for curriculum to actually make it official and make it a part of your curriculum? Will you do that?
I've sent you the video. Sent you the video.
Anyway, like I said, now
this was the press release of 23rd May by NACA. This is the book. This is the one that I said we discuss here.
Yeah, I think this was on history.
Okay, this was a history one. Not this one.
There was another one on comprehensive sexuality education.
This is history of Ghana.
2019.
Yes, you know that one too. Some people published and they
distorted history.
So what we have now is accusation and counter accusation. Let's see what proof can be brought to the table so we can make up our minds as to where the matter is. But clearly, I mean, you have the right to ensure that your reputation is not damaged.
Is this the video you're talking about?
I mean, this is most unfair. Yeah.
Particularly for the youth in our societies. Indeed, the subject of sexuality education has become a very important matter, particularly for the youth in our societies. Indeed, the changing societal context, characterized by the free flow of information, media pluralism, the social media, has necessitated the need for education systems to provide accurate information of sexuality education. We in Ghana have a guideline that I've shared with you that we see it as imperative if this nation should develop that sexuality education should be part of the curricula that we would launch this year in September, all the way from kindergarten to senior high school. Let me congratulate UNESCO and partners for the timely nature of this high-level dialogue among ministers of the four regions, Eastern, Southern Africa, Western, and Central Africa, to shape the discourse and the implementation of comprehensive sexuality education in Africa. Ghana has long recognized sexual and reproductive health education as a conduit for addressing issues affecting the youth in this area. Originally provided by elders and other traditional leaders in community, aspects of reproductive health education were introduced in the school system with the advent of formal education. The subject of
curriculum as said Kola school, then show us the me too stand one change me. I know Okudzeto and no book for any imam for and no book pro and no book change Kola teacher for change Kola said your Bema kisi Bema said your bar and then the bank or bar said there was a cosmo Gano and then a Dramani Mahama pending president Obi Adi 2 times for design. Obi Adi 2 times for design. Obi Mukrama and the Chiapunano.
So here we go. UNESCO in 2019 and then Bantama in 2024.
I mean, what's this?
Anyway,
it's so unfair.
Like I said, at the moment you claim it's unfair, and if you believe your reputation has been damaged, but we have to get a proof.
But I know what you watched. What did he say?
The UNESCO one.
Yes.
He was talking about reproductive health.
Yes.
I didn't hear him
and comprehensive sexuality education.
I didn't hear him talk about teaching lesbianism.
Oh, no, it's called comprehensive sexual education.
That is the term.
Yes.
Teaching
lesbianism. CSE.
Yes.
Okay. Because
where they tell you that sexes are no longer, they are no longer
said that
binary.
Ghana will start the implementation in September. You heard it?
The implementation of the education.
Yes. The curriculum.
Yeah, and he actually did. Printed textbooks. He created an uproar.
Sammy, you didn't do any work at all.
No, not at all.
Really?
Not at all. And I was at tertiary. He says KG to SHS.
Yeah, but if they did, you wouldn't know.
No. We were at the ministry.
But he mentioned
we were at the ministry. And he mentions me directly.
And that's the man then as education minister.
Yeah.
Yes.
Speaking.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Maybe he has something. So let's wait and see.
Oh. I mean, let's this baseless character assassinations. The whole vice presidential candidate.
I mean, let's wait and see.
Oh, wait for what?
If the evidence doesn't come.
It's been a week since I dared him.
Let's wait for Napoleon.
It's been a week.
You wait small.
Why?
And who this country, which pastor would dare? Which pastor?
Pastors and imams.
You have
followed me around the country, and we were not lynched.
And you were teaching the boys how to kiss.
How to kiss each other. We wanted practical demonstration in the presence of pastors and imams.
So
you
have dared the man. Let's see what he will do.
Which school?
Oh, you have dared him. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. So let's wait and see if you bring the evidence or not. Me myself from here, I will get back to him.
Okay, sorry. So you are here and you are so worried about allegations against you and all that.
Yeah.
Now, you came here.
Yes.
With fake documents. And
isn't that too harsh?
As irresponsible.
No, but isn't that too harsh?
As irresponsible as I am.
Oh, that's what your
and as unprofessional as I am. I allowed you to put out this information in the public domain.
Are you in his head?
We'll take a break when we return.
Yeah. I can't wait to deal with that matter.
I will have to redeem myself.
Randy, I forwarded to you concerning our first discussion about the comprehensive sexual education. And I said to you that I was going to make inquiries as to what this whole thing is about. Now, I got a copy of a letter which was done in January 2017 and is rounding up the situation regarding comprehensive sexual education. And is written by the partner institution called Palladium. I've forwarded it to you. Now, when you look at paragraph 3 of that letter, it says that, and I'm quoting, for the in-school adolescents, The Ghana Education Service continues in its efforts to prepare adolescents and young people to become healthy and responsible adults. The Ghana Education Service has worked with the Ghana Health Service and the NPC. I don't know what the NPC is. In this policy review efforts, underpinned by the Ministry of Education's strategic plan. It is also worth noting that the Ghana Education Service has a revised curriculum with integrated sexual education rolled out from KG, that's kindergarten I suppose, through to senior high school in all schools across the country. Mm-hmm. So this letter would seem to indicate clearly that in January 2017, mm-hmm. you had the Ghana Education Service had a revised curriculum with mm-hmm. integrated sexual education rolled out from kindergarten.
We've always had sexual education. It's different from comprehensive sexual education. It's a term of art. It's totally different. We've always had. Didn't you do sexual education when you were in school? You used to be life skills and to put on the.
So why is it social studies? Why are they highlighting it here in 2017? No, why are they highlighting
integrated sexual education?
So Nana, what's this? What is this letter supposed to do?
This letter is supposed to. This comprehensive sexual education that we're talking about was rolled out way before NAPO's time.
This is integrating sexual education. It's different from comprehensive sexuality education. And do you see my name there? Do you see my name there? Do you see me?
No, I don't see your name.
So what is?
This integrated sexual education you're talking about?
Yeah.
Is it a curriculum that teaches boys how to kiss boys?
Yeah.
And girls how to?
It doesn't say. But Samuel Okudzeto is asking me to accept that this is regular biology. This is regular biology. Why are they talking about it here? I mean, we've all been taught biology from primary schools. So the point is that you need to check. You need to check that curriculum. Let me quote it again. In the last sentence, it is also worth noting that the Ghana Education Service has a revised curriculum with integrated sexuality education rolled out from KG through to senior high school in all schools across the country. And the implementation of this policy and strategy call for the promotion and strategy. So you need to check.
Don't let your people do this to you.
No. You need to check. Of course, your name is
check
not,
on what?
Your name is not mentioned. But the
accusation NAPO made was that.
Samuel Okudzeto.
No, apart from Samuel Okudzeto, what it tells us is that this whole thing about sexuality education is about teaching boys how to kiss boys, and girls how to mate with girls, and that it was something that was spearheaded by the government through Samuel Okudzeto, and they mobilized imams and pastors to go around the country and encourage teachers to teach that. Does this letter confirm same?
This letter confirms that the comprehensive sexual education started.
No. It doesn't say comprehensive sexual education. It doesn't. Read your own. I don't know who is sending that to you.
This business about comprehensive and integrated. You are saying that this is normal biology. But
are you confirming that comprehensive sexual education is about teaching boys how to kiss boys and girls how to have sex with girls? Is that what you're confirming?
It doesn't say so here. But it says that the GES, which is the Ghana Education Service, has a revised curriculum with integrated sexuality education rolled out from KG through high school. So I'm saying that the start of this preceded NAPO. As to NAPO saying you led the effort, I don't know.
No, for me, it's not even about the Okudzeto's name. NAPO is the former Minister of Education.
Yes.
He's explaining whichever thing it is to mean teaching boys how to kiss boys and girls how to mate with girls. Is that what it is?
Yes. And
is that what kids were being taught before he became
and this is your evidence. This is your basis for that vile attack.
Let me read you the very next paragraph. It says that the roundtable discussions will delve into these issues to further identify and help address potential grey areas that serve as bottlenecks to the realization of the common objectives in the promotion of school health programs, including the provision of comprehensive sexuality education. So clearly, that is what they are talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So, as for the points NAPO made about you, I don't know. You've dared him. But I'm saying that as for the start of this comprehensive sexual education, it preceded NAPO. That's what this letter says.
Okay.
And this is a letter signed by who?
It's signed by the partner, David Logan. And his, you know of the Palladium?
David Logan. No, I don't know them.
You never heard of the Palladium? Yeah,
anyway. David Logan, who is he?
I'll forward the letter to you. He's the head of the team.
So, Nana,
the team doing what?
Nana, are we saying that there was a curriculum to teach boys how to kiss boys and girls how to have sex with girls?
Comprehensive,
and it was inherited by the NPP. And the NPP decided that it was good enough to go ahead and
implement it.
And implement it. Yeah. And after implementing it, we'll turn around and say that it's Okudzeto who did it.
Yeah. That's for the morality of it.
And then we didn't launch it.
No morality.
They go for international conference and announce that they are going to launch it in September of 2019.
As for the morality of it, I mean, all of us have talked about the morality of it, teaching these things. But to the start of it...
I'm convinced I have to take this matter further. I think my lawyers, you'll hear from my lawyers. I have to take this
because your name was mentioned.
Yeah,
but as to the start of because this letter clearly states that this thing was in existence before NAPO came.
I never knew. I have never. There is no evidence.
You guys will hear from the lawyers.
There is no evidence in this country to show that there was any curriculum that taught boys how to kiss boys and girls how to make love with girls in the Republic of Ghana before NAPO became education minister. There is no evidence of that.
Okay, but we
are waiting for the curriculum. Produce the curriculum.
Oh, but why won't you let me speak? You know, Randy, that this comprehensive sexual education, the problem that it ran into was that it was teaching same-sex education. You know.
Nana, I'm saying that.
No, you know or you don't know.
The education minister, the person who was education minister, who was telling us from experience that there was what he was saying. He's defining the comprehensive sexual education to mean that it was teaching boys how to kiss boys and girls how to make love with girls.
That's what he said.
But we all watched him. Is that not what he said?
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm telling you that nothing existed. Nothing like that existed.
Before he came?
Yes.
Okay.
There was nothing that showed boys how to kiss boys and girls how to make love with girls.
My comfort is that Okudzeto has dared him, and I'm sure some evidence will be provided.
Yeah, he should just put out the thing there, which shows that there was a curriculum which shows boys how to kiss boys and girls how to make love with girls.
This letter is not talking about the details of the curriculum.
So that's why
it's talking about the title that the comprehensive sexual education, the curriculum for it had been in place. As for the details of the curriculum is not here. So I just thought I would make this point to...
Because the focus of NAPO was in giving the details of the curriculum. Yes, and even linking it to how come somebody got 110 and was cursed to do 110.
Yeah. I mean, we all know.
Yeah, and how I went around the country with pastors and imams.
I mean, you have to... But we all know.
So there were pastors and imams in Ghana who were going around at the behest of Okudzeto to teach boys how to kiss boys and girls how to.
We all know, Randy.
I'm surprised that Nana is lending himself to this.
President Mahama didn't lose the election because of some case.
Tell your running mate. He's the one going around saying.
We know he lost the elections because Ghanaians didn't approve of his performance.
But the person you need to tell is your running mate, not me.
First, I would check out
the video.
Yes.
Whether it's doctored.
you put words in my mouth that I don't like.
That would be it for this morning. Up next, Metro Sport.